Hey everyone, it's Kelsey, and it is Friday night, and kids are in bed. I'm getting ready to go plant some flowers. I know, weird time of day to plant flowers, but it's what I got, so that's what I'm doing. I did have something just happen, so I thought I'd kind of remember it just in case. You never know. I know that everyone says when you're trying, everything seems like a symptom, but something that happened that was kind of different. Not different because I've heard other people having it too, but something that happened whenever I was pregnant was that I would get almost bloody noses. It wasn't every day, but it was quite often. And even if I didn't have a bloody nose, it would be like almost bloody. If that makes sense. But I just had a good 15-minute bloody nose. Like actual blood, which I hope it doesn't start back again while I'm doing this video. But it's had a 15-minute no. Well, I don't know if it was fully 15 minutes, but my nose has been bleeding for a little bit, and then it stopped. So I was like, hey, maybe, like, I'm sitting here thinking while my nose is bleeding, I'm like, maybe this is what it is. Maybe it's a symptom, you know. I know at this point it's just wishful thinking, but I'm about a week away from testing. But I don't necessarily test whenever I'm supposed to test, because where my cycle is kind of all over the place, it's none telling. But I did get a bloody nose. So there's one point towards what happened last time whenever I was pregnant. I don't want to get my hopes up, but if you deal with infertility, or at least me, whenever I'm dealing with infertility, everything seems like a symptom, and I always think I am when I'm not. So, and whenever I was, I didn't think I was until like forever. So yeah, I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but I'm gonna text my husband and see what he thinks. But he probably would, and it's just a bloody nose. Chill. So that's what I'm gonna do, is chill. But I'm gonna go do some flowers real quick while there's still some sunlight, and while the kids are in bed, and they're actually laying down because they had to get up really early this morning. So hopefully they'll go to sleep soon. And we have a full day tomorrow, birthday parties like always. I have a huge family, so birthday parties are our regular. And tomorrow we get to go to a birthday party and go to a city, because we don't live in the city, but go to a city so we can maybe look around for some shopping stuff. Seth does need some clothes for summer, so maybe we can do that after the party. But I'll see y'all later. Bye. You look insane right now, Juliet. Is that a comfy way to sleep? You're going crazy. Look at those crazy eyes. Look at those crazy eyes. Hey. Oh my goodness. Oh, is it so rough? Is it so rough? Oh. Whoa. Good morning. It is Sunday, and we are technically out of church. We went to church. When we pulled in the parking lot, I was kind of feeling a little funky, like I was going to get sick. So we decided to go ahead and go in, because I was like, well, maybe I'm just, not actually feeling this bad. Well, then I get inside and I start feeling more sick. I can't reach the duck, baby. You want your horse? You want the horse? There you go. But I started feeling more sick, and I thought it better be safe than sorry and be in the middle of church service and get sick. So we left. So I was in the store getting something for them for lunch. I don't think I can eat anything right now, but getting something for them for lunch. And our family has been passing a bug around for a good couple weeks. Part of me is like, Is this what morning sickness feels like? Like, I don't think it is. But you never know. If it was morning sickness, I feel like morning sickness, from what I've heard, feels a little different than a stomach bug. And I think it's a stomach bug. But one's can be wishful, right? I said I would put up with this for 9 months if I have to. That's not a big deal to me. Like, love you too. It'll be real rough, yes, but totally worth it. So I'll give a little update what's going on. We were gonna go to my sister's, but after church, but now not so much. We're gonna go home. Hopefully I'll get to feeling better, because I don't feel good right now. Good morning. I did not vlog at all yesterday because it was off yesterday, but if you watched the clip before this, and I was like, oh, maybe it's not a stomach bug. It was a stomach bug. Like, the worst I've ever had in my life. But it is Tuesday. I'm feeling a lot better. Showered, clean clothes, but now the entire house looks like a whirlwind ran through it. Kids were kind of going crazy yesterday, and I didn't clean up after them because I didn't feel good. So now this whole house today has got to be spick and span cleaned. So it's going to be a very, very busy day, but I'm going to pick out the kids' outfits and then get ready to wash some dishes and clean and spend the rest of my day probably cleaning. So glad that's all over. Finally, the house was clean-ish. It could have been better, but just finished up those last little bit of dishes. And I hated having them still there when the caseworker came, but facts of life is I can't always have my house 100%. So this was definitely one of those times where we've been so sick, it just did not all get done. And I hope it was fun. But does anyone else do that when their caseworker comes over? Feel like the house needs to be like spotless? And I always get so nervous that something's going to go on during the visit that I don't know. I just feel like they're going to come in and be like, well, you're doing this all wrong. But everything went good. We had a good little meeting and finally got some stuff up. I don't know if you can see. Oh, let me see if I can show you. Finally got some decorations on my wall. It has been forever since we moved here and I have not had any decorations on my wall. Yes, it's not very much, but for now it'll have to do because there's actually something at least on the wall. I'm going to do, I think on one of the walls I'm going to do a big wreath, I think. Not 100% sure. I hate the colors of those walls in this house, but the fact of renting is you can't change that. so we have dark walls, but it is what it is. I'm not the best decorator in general, and then whenever I have to have the brown to go with it, I'm just kind of like, not quite sure, because we do have some black pieces, but my favorite color, like staple color, is like a neutral brown beige color, so that's nice that it's kind of that browny, a dark beige, but oh well. I did get some decorations up, and that made me feel like I accomplished something, even if the house wasn't 100%. And she brought someone else with her today, and I was kind of like, oh, I hope you don't think that I'm messy because I have dirty dishes in my sink. Yes, there wasn't a lot of them, but there were dirty dishes in the sink, and yeah. I just hate it. I don't know why. I don't know why I stress out so bad over a 15-minute visit. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but just my subconscious brain's like, oh, what if you're not? What if it's wrong? And blah, blah, blah. And, oh, you know this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And just making sure I get everything done. At the beginning of this video, you saw me planting some flowers, and we actually have a little bitty sprout, which is awesome because the flower pots keep getting flooded because it keeps pouring the rain here, and I keep having to like drain them out because the holes that I put in there weren't working. So if you know anything about flowers, let me know. I don't know. I'm just trying it. It was just a couple of dollars and something fun to do. Another thing that was a couple of dollars that's been really fun to do right now is I got a pool from Dollar General. It's like a little $8 pool. It is itty bitty. Like 4 toddlers could sit in it, probably. Like crisscross applesauce, and that'd be the amount of people that could fit in there. But the kids are having a lot of fun with it, and I think it'll be good for summer. Thinking about maybe getting a water table and some slides, because we don't really have very much stuff outside for them to play with here. I do take them to the park and stuff, but like here, not very much. And the pool is a great investment, even though them learning how to use it exactly, you know, all that. But it's been quite fun for me anyway. I like sticking my feet in it. I wish it was a big one. I cannot wait till we like purchase a house. I really, really, really want a pool. I know they're like a ton of maintenance, but I've always wanted a pool. So, can't wait till that happens. And I can't wait till they experience like water, like big bodies of water and pools and all that fun stuff, like big ones. That'll be something fun. I think I'm going to get ready to do another video on my channel. It'll probably, I don't know if it'll be the next one that I post, but I finally got the stuff I need to make my bucket list for the summer, and I'm excited about it because I like bucket lists and I like the ideas of them. I can't say I always stick to them, but I think it'd be cool to have it like in a way that I can see it and see all the things that I need to get done on my bucket list this summer. And I'm going to do very, very logical ones, not like win $1 million this summer, but you know, just fun stuff for the summer. So keep your eyes peeled for that video because hopefully I'll be filming it this week. I don't know, this week's kind of busy though, so it may not happen this week, but hopefully I'll be filming it soon and getting it up. I love bucket list videos. I think they're so fun. But I think I'm going to end the vlog here because it's mainly just been me cleaning. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you struggle like I struggle with being a foster parent and stressing out over little tiny things, then comment below. Let's connect because I feel like a crazy person. But I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.